Rahnwet na.
Rahnwet. Rahnwet. Rahnwet.
Yes, tira orang lapakan misalkan sum ang kabese yung
Rahnwet na.
Rahnwet.
Iyang o kasalenye ragacho waras pachonan program Rahnwet nan Pohnpei. Ye program kabese ragka puer sampalakan. Riamona chman pachoyan nan program kabese Rahnwet. Iban pachowan walyan kichtiyo chiyang kayo yach nga saratan kay paniyo wow. Tuan walan wow raksoban Pohnpeiyu ach nga sakaran wala pan kuburan isanan kan ko. Wan kisabal marlukan nanalaknan kanyi ko. Ach nga wow choror to kasabal machay kapna and Wayne Pohnpei karyawan kapna speaker vice speaker o chawagan chorus nan 10 Pohnpei legislature. Pachawan wan ki lamalap kay tiyo sustakan chorus nan bilyansya mumodso government. O bacawan wan ki saban marchon way yusa. Imen bacawan walyan kichtiyo bacawan sakare kachawan way Rahnwet me saban machay program in Rahnwet nan Pohnpei yan suksej. Evan san salong pramaikan ni bacawan way point kak sansal te tamawang chorus me soche bacawan saban machay masan and pay sarawat. Hello kasalenye and welcome back to Rahnwet nan Pohnpei, a weekly radio program that shares topics of importance and interest. Today in our studio, we are fortunate to welcome back Ms. Nicole Yanase, Science Advisor, Blue Prosperity Micronesia, and our local scientist person, Elias. Welcome. Please tell us more about the Blue Prosperity Micronesia and National Geographic Pristine Seas Expedition.
The Blue Prosperity Micronesia and Nat Geo Pristine Seas Expedition is a partnership to do a 5-week expedition across the FSM. So the expedition started in Koshrai on October 14th. Will make its way here, which it already is, and then make its way to Chuk and then to Yap, and will end on November 22nd. It's an international collaboration with so many working groups together with the national state leaders in Chuk, Pohnpei, Yap, Koshrai, and then a lot of our local organizations as well, such as the Conservation Society of Pohnpei, Micronesia Conservation Trust, and University of Guam, and the Scripps Ocean Institute. So although it is an international collaboration, it's led by the FSM for the FSM.
Kalangan ng Nicole. So what is Blue Prosperity Micronesia?
Blue Prosperity Micronesia is a program that supports the sustainable management and growth of our fisheries and ocean resources here in the FSM. It has 3 pillars: the blue economy, sustainable fisheries, and marine spatial plans. So this all together is to help us use the best science, data, and also integrate traditional knowledge to manage our oceans.
Kalangan. What are the updates from the expedition so far?
Thank you, Prof. The expedition is currently docked in Pohnpei and will leave tomorrow for second leg to Chuk. The Nat Geo Pristine Seas team will produce a film showcasing our unique marine environment and cultural ties to an international audience. The film will be made of 4 chapters, each focusing on each of our states. That means there will be a short film about Pohnpei. We just completed the first leg of the expedition from Koshrai to Pohnpei. We surveyed Pinglap and Sakwavik, and up next is Oroluk and Minto. And I'm very excited to study reefs near uninhabited reefs island.
Kalangan, Mr. Elias, how will information collected during the expedition be shared?
So all the ocean data will be collected and analyzed and then shared with all the state governments and national governments as well. So it's very important to have these because the marine spatial plans, as I mentioned earlier, this is going to help us make better decisions in how to manage our reefs.
Kalangan, Nicole, what has been your favorite moment on the expedition so far?
Proper manager. While the main islands in FSM are well surveyed through local coral reef monitoring efforts, little scientific information exists for our outer islands. We are looking to fill critical knowledge gaps on the outer islands, atolls, and learn more about how climate change may be affecting our marine resources. By researching how traditional ocean management is being affected by modern challenges, we can better understand how to build a more resilient future to the FSM. In Pingelap, we were welcomed by Mayor Smithy Clark, who came to the ship and gave us fresh fish and coconuts. We then welcomed local school children on the ship so they could learn more about marine research technologies. My favorite spot that I got to see on the Pingelap was the northeast side.
What are you looking forward to for the next leg of the expedition?
I'm excited to visit Orolu and Mindo for the first time, and I'm curious to see how these reefs will look since they are inhabited and have experienced far more human impact than other reefs. And also I'd like to say that make sure to follow Blue Prosperity Micronesia to see what we will find.
Kalangan, how can people get involved with the expedition?
So aside from the research aspect, we have opportunities for students across the FSM and around the world to participate in the expedition. It's through the virtual Explorer classroom. So we had our first one last week, I believe, so it was a very successful one. We had many schools sign in from across the globe. Our next one is on November 17th at 10:30 a.m. Pohnpei time. There's also other public events that we have on each island state. So we did tours, brought students on board to tour Argo, the research vessel, look at the submarine, and also check out the dive and media equipment. So if you haven't done so, please follow the Blue Prosperity Micronesia Facebook page to follow along and get more information on how to sign up.
Thank you, Nicole. Before we conclude this radio program, is there anything else you would like to share with the general public about the expedition?
Well, we'll be making our way, they will be leaving tomorrow early morning heading to Chuk, and for our public events for Chuk coming up will be on November 2nd, and for Yap it will be on November 21st. So please save the dates and we hope to see you guys there.
Kalangan, this concludes today's radio program. Thank you for this opportunity and for your time. Thank you all for tuning in. Kasadelia.